What's up, guys? It's Kobe right here, and I'm back with another video, guys. And today we're talking about the Flash and the main villain of season 3, Savitar. So, guys, when this season first started, we had the big mystery of who is Alchemy, which originally got revealed to be Julian. Now, we were not really surprised, and I think one of the biggest mysteries of the season was, is there going to be a big reveal or not? Because in season 1 it was that Harrison Wells was actually Reverse Flash, and in season 2 was that Jay Garrick / Hunter Zolomon was Zoom. So now going into this season, we've met Savitar. Originally, I think the main thing was he's Savitar from the comics, just with a set of armor. But as the seasons progressed and the way we've met and been introduced and got character development, I think that's changed. And there's tons of theories. Is Savitar a member of Team Flash? Do we know Savitar? Are we going to witness Savitar's creation? So here, guys, today I'm going to talk about who I think could possibly be Savitar. And I have six, I wouldn't say solid, but 6 possible theories. And then I just want to throw a couple out there that I don't think are correct, and I could be totally wrong. So, one of them is Julian, and this is one I feared. I don't think so, but I could see this. Maybe Julian, Tom Felton's an expensive actor to have on the show. Could Julian eventually turn into Savitar, and Savitar was using his past self, and that's how he is able to connect so well, because it's the same person? Possibly, and I actually think that, the way I said that actually convinced me, Julian could be Savitar. But maybe not. I've been hearing a couple of people say Reverse Flash, where no, they wouldn't do that, I don't think. Ronnie, could it be Ronnie? Because he disappeared into the portal, which could be linked to the Speed Force. I just don't think so. He's a different powered character. Now, we've seen other characters do that, which I'll talk about later in this video. But he's already a different character in the comics, a powered character, so I just don't see him doing that. Iris and Joe West. No, I just don't see that happening. That wouldn't make sense at all. H.R. Wells, a lot of mystery around his character. Could he be that? I don't think so. I think if he was going to be a villain, he'd be a different character. I don't think he's going to be Savitar. And I don't think he's a villain either. And finally, Jesse. No, I don't think Jesse's going to be Savitar either. Alright, guys, so the first big theory I have, and that's future Barry Allen. So, there's been tons of references to, I'm the future Flash. And there actually is, you guys probably already know this, but they're in the comics. There's an actual comic called The Future Flash, where Barry Allen, from the future, comes back in a blue suit with tons of lightning and static coming out, similar to how they designed Savitar, but it doesn't really look like that at all. And he comes back starting to fix all of his mistakes and trying to kill Barry. So, it's a little different. This one, obviously, Savitar kills Iris at the end of this season, or possibly could do that, but I don't know. I think this is the most possible if it's actually somebody that we know, because there's tons of similarities. But could it be kind of like throwing us in a misdirect, and it's gonna be another character right in front of our eyes? Possibly. 2 other characters I didn't mention in my possible list were Cisco and Caitlin. I just don't see that happening. But I could always see a crazy twist where maybe Cisco develops the ability to run fast. I don't know. But, it could be future Barry. I could see that just because of what the Future Flash comic book arc and everything. It's similar, but I don't know why he would go after Iris. But, he could be, making Barry pay for the sins. As he says, you witness my creation. So, obviously, if Barry becomes Savitar, he will witness the creation. But, yeah. So, let's go on to my second theory, which is Wally. So, a lot of these theories aren't mine. I've actually heard them, but I've changed them up a little bit. So, could Wally be Savitar? Yeah, because, what I think is, the only reason why I really believe this theory is possible at all is because Wally has a link to Savitar. But that's because of the stone, guys. I don't think Wally is Savitar. To be honest, it really wouldn't make sense if Wally was Savitar. It would make sense, but if you guys didn't know, in the most recent Flash episode, he gets rescued from the Speed Force. So, it's not like he's been there for, years, like Savitar was in there for eternities and went insane. Wally was in there for a couple days. I know it might seem longer. I don't really know what time means in the Speed Force, but yeah, so I just don't see Wally being the villain. Honestly, I think Wally just was connected because he got his powers from the stone. Now, I think Wally might go down a possible Daniel West evil arc at some point. Maybe he will lose his speed after the season because the Flash Stone might get destroyed, and it might take him down a darker route or something like that. He might get his speed a different way, but I don't think he's gonna be Savitar, but possibly. And here's a theory that I think actually could be true. This theory is Eddie Thawne is Savitar. Now, there's been rumors that Eddie Thawne's going to be Cobalt Blue, which would be interesting to see. But could he be Savitar? Possibly. Barry was there for his creation. But Savitar is mentioning that Barry will be there, and that means in future tense. So, we did see Eddie in the Speed Force, so possibly, because the actor might be back on set. But there is a couple reasons why. He could resent Barry for now, right after his death, kind of getting together with Iris. Now, I don't know, because he sacrificed his life to save Barry and Iris, more to save Team Flash than just Barry, like, just single reason why was to save Barry, more like as a whole reason to save the team. So he kind of sacrificed himself, as we learned in the recent episode, into the Speed Force. But does it really make sense why he would come back and do this? Could he be suffering? Could he have been in the Speed Force for eternities? Because we didn't see the body went to the portal, which could be technically part of the Speed Force, because it connects the Earths, and Barry had to run through the Speed Force to connect the Earths. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's interesting the way it could be. And could Eddie Thorne be Savitar? Yes. Is it likely? It's 50-50. Alright, so my next theory is actually Jay Garrick is Savitar. And the only reason why is because he's actually in the Speed Force right now. We don't know how long. So what if the Jay goes in the Speed Force now, and he's the actual one we're talking through? It makes really no sense at all, but could Jay be Savitar? Possibly. Alright, guys, so my second to last one is actually some random person we don't know. So what if Savitar is a villain from the future? He's actually like a person, a human being, but he is actually just some random guy that Barry traps in the Speed Force. Maybe we know of him by name. Maybe he's a character from the comics, but he's not somebody from the show. Or maybe he's going to be somebody that we'll meet in a future season before they become Savitar, or even by the end of the season. So what if he's some person we don't know yet, or some random person on the show? Honestly, I think this could happen, but I don't know, because the way they've been teasing it, I don't know if it's going to be some random person. This is probably not that likely, but I could see this happening. And guys, my final theory is that Savitar is just Savitar from the comics, and that they've just changed the suit or added armor, because his suit in the comics is kind of a little weird to have on the TV show, with kind of just like a little like chest piece and like a helmet. Could it be this? Yes, and I think this is what could have happened, and I think this is what almost I think everybody thought of in the beginning of the season, especially when they revealed Savitar as the main villain, and when we first saw him and saw that he might not even be like a person anymore, really. So could he be Savitar? I think this is a decent shot of happening. The only reason why is because they're making it seem like there's gonna be a really cool reveal, and on Twitter, some of the actors on the show have revealed that you're not gonna see it coming. So if it's just Savitar, I don't really think that would happen. But, yeah, it could just possibly be the real Savitar. So, guys, what do you think on this? I personally think if I had to pick two of these, it could either be future Barry or Eddie. But, you know, it could just be a random person, Savitar. Or it could be Jay or Wally or Cisco or HR. Who knows, guys? I'm excited when they reveal this. Hopefully in, like, an episode or two. Probably not the crossover next week, but maybe the episode after that. And I'm excited to see where we can go from there. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.